Excuse me, Mr. Cannell, I have tried to be neighborly. I have tried to be friendly. And I have tried to be cordial. Don't know what it is that you're trying to be. That first night, I was appreciative that you carried my trunk up the stairs. Or the fact that it slipped and fell 5 flights and smashed into pieces was not your fault. I didn't even mind that personal message you painted on the stairs. I thought it was crazy, but sort of sweet. However, things have now gone too far. I cannot accept gifts from a man I hardly know, especially canned goods. And I read your little note. I can guess the gist of it, even though I don't speak Italian. Mr. Conwell, this has to stop. I could do very well without you leaving little chocolate, almond, Hershey bars in my mailbox. They melted yesterday, and now I've got 3 gooey letters from home with nuts in them. And I could do without you painting my balcony before I go to work and not telling me about it. I stepped out there yesterday, and now my slippers are still glued to the floor. And I can certainly do without you tying big bottles of eau de cologne to my cat's tail. The poor thing kept swishing it yesterday and nearly beat herself to death. And most of all, I can certainly do without you watching me get on that bus every day through that high-powered telescope. You got me so nervous the other day. I got on the wrong bus. In short, Mr. Cannell, and I don't want to have to say this again, leave me alone. I'm not to blame for everything that's gone wrong in your lives. I'm a thinker. It's my job to think. Because that's something I do better than most people. You're all spoiled brats. Go on, shoot me. But that's the truth. Talk about the me generation. All this nonsense about personal identity and self-growth and being fulfilled. What a load of self-indulgent crap. Did it ever occur to any of you that there was a generation of men and women who didn't leap out of bed in the morning intent on figuring out how their day was going to pan out for them, but leapt out of bed intent on figuring out how that day was going to pan out for everyone? Maybe we got things wrong. Maybe we went too far. Maybe we had a goddamn mission that was to make this planet a better place for us than it was for our inheritors. You whingers and whiners! What would you rather, that I sat quietly back and led a sweet, unrestrained life? Also that your destiny as repressed, stupefied, second-class citizens could have gone on uninterrupted. I happened to get famous, and now you're going to use my fame against me because you're not happy with yourselves. Why don't you take a little bit of gratitude and while you're at it, a tent of ordinary responsibility? Honey, I don't want to hurt you. I want to change you. I want to make you see that there's some value in life, that there's some tenderness, some things worth reacting to. But you've got to take some chances sometimes. What do you want out of life? Just survival? It's not enough. It's not enough. I'm not going to have a surviving marriage. I'm going to have a flourishing marriage. I'm a woman. Oh, by Jesus. It's about time I became one. I want a family. I want to be married to a big, strong, vital, viral, self-assured man who I can protect and take care of. Alfred, honey, you're the first first man I've ever gone to bed with where I didn't feel he was a lot more likely to get pregnant than I was. You owe me something. I've invested everything I have in you. You've got to let me mould you. Please, would you let me mould you? You've got me whining, begging and crying. I've never behaved like this before in my life. Would you look at that? That's a tear. I've never cried in my life. Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Endurance, Hammer, most ungrateful maid. Have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent, when we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us? Oh, is all forgot? All school days, friendships, childhood innocence. We, Hammer, like two artificial gods, have with our needles group of one flower, both on one sampler, sitting on one cushion, both wobbling of one song, both in one key, as if our hands, our sides, voices and minds had been incorporate, so we grew together like a double cherry seeming parted, but yet a union in passion. Two lovely berries moulded on one stem, so with two seeming bodies but one heart, two of the first like coats in houdery, due but to one and crowned with one crest. Will you rent this ancient love as under, to join with men in scorning your poor friend? 'Tis not friendly. Our sex, as well as I may charge you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
When you find out you can live without it and go along not thinking about it, I'll tell you something true. The bare necessities of life will come to you.